In this video, we're given values for x, y, and z, and we're asked to evaluate each expression, a, b, c, and d. Pause the video and attempt each question, and then compare your solution with my solution. So the first expression we have is 2x plus y, and this literally means 2 times the number x plus another number y. And so we're going to evaluate that as 2 times the value of x. We'll look and see what is given. Is given as 3. Then we add the value of y, which is given as negative 3. 2 times 3 is 6 plus negative 3. So we're adding two numbers with different signs. When we're adding two numbers, we're adding 6 to negative 3. Since they have different signs, we will subtract, so we get 3. I will keep the sign of the bigger number. And so that's going to be positive 3. Let's look at part B, z minus 2 times y. So this literally means a number z minus 2 times a number y. A number z minus 2 times another number y. So z is given as 4. So we'll subtract 2 times the number y, and the number y is negative 3. So what do we do first? Remember, we want to multiply before we actually subtract. So before we use the subtraction, we will multiply first. So we can say 4 minus, now 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And so we can say 4 minus negative 6. When you subtract a negative, it becomes a plus. Think about it as if you remove a negative. If you remove negativity out your life, it's something positive. So we are saying 4, replace this with plus 6, and the answer is 10. So that's our solution, 10. Now another way to do this is that you could have said, let's look at it. You could say, okay, I'm talking about from this step. You could say we have 4, so let's write back the 4. And since you have to do multiplication, you can treat the number before this multiplication sign as negative 2. So in fact, you're saying negative 2 times negative 3, and negative times negative is a positive. That's positive 6. So you'll write the positive 6 here as plus 6. So negative times negative is a positive. 2, 3, 6. So it's 4 plus 6, which is 10. Again, we could have said this is 4 plus 6, which gives us 10. So that could work as well. All right, part C, we are saying, okay, 5 times a number, x, whatever that number is, minus 2 times another number, y, plus 3 times a third number, z. It's saying 5 times 3 minus 2 times negative 3 plus 3 times 4. So 5 times 3, or 5 times the value of x, which is 15. Negative 2 times negative 3, that's positive 6. And 3/4, that's 12. Now 15 plus 6, that's going to give us 21. And 21 plus 12, that's 33. So that's our solution. And for part D, we're saying 8 times, so this line here means a division. So we're saying 8 times number x plus y, another number y, minus 2 times number z, over 2 times number x minus y, another number y, plus a third number z. Well, we're not going to simplify here, but we're going to substitute first, then we simplify. So we're saying 8 times the x value, which is 3, plus the y value, which is negative 3, minus 2 times z, the value we have for z is 4, then 2 times the value for x, which is 3, minus the value for y. So now let's go over this again. 2 times the x value, so it's 2 times 3, because x is 3. Then this is a minus the value of y, so we're subtracting the value of y. Now what's the value of y? Negative 3, which means we are subtracting y, or we're subtracting negative 3. So how do we write subtract negative 3? Correct. Simply put -3 down. So we're subtracting -3. Okay, some person might ask, if there's a negative, why not just put a 3 here? No, because we're paying attention to what this is telling us. It says 2 times the value of x, so 2 times 3. Subtract the value of y, and the value of y is -3, so we need to subtract -3. Then we're going to add the z value, which is 4. So let's simplify now. So 8 times 3 is 24. We have to do the multiplication before we do the addition or subtraction. So what we can do is actually to bring these two guys to one sign. So we can say, okay, adding negative is subtraction. Remember that? If you add negativity, that's something negative. So we have a negative sign here, minus sign, if you want to think of it that way. Now we have a -2 times 4. So you can treat this 2 as a -2. So -2 times 4, which is going to be what? -8. Then down below, again, you can say 2 3s, that's going to give us 6. Subtracting negativity, or subtracting negative is positive, something positive. And about the 3 plus the 4. Let's simplify a little further. And so we can see 24 minus 3, that's 21. And 21 minus 8, that's 13. So we can have on top 13. And 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 4, that's 13. So we have 13 below here. And 13 divided by 13 is 1. All right, so that's the solution, or final solution.